Welcome to the best 100 scientific curiosities that will blow your mind. Let's begin. 1. Octopuses have 3 hearts. 2 of them stop beating when they swim. 2. Hot water freezes faster than cold water. This is known as the Mpemba effect. 3. In space, astronauts cannot cry because zero gravity doesn't allow tears to fall. 4. The fingerprints of koalas are almost identical to human ones and could be confused at a crime scene. 5. The fear of needles is called trypanophobia. 6. A teaspoon of a neutron star would weigh billions of tons on Earth. 7. Flamingos bend their legs to eat, not because they are flexible, but because it is their ankle that bends. 8. Sound travels 15 times faster through steel than through air. 9. Goats have rectangular pupils, which gives them a wider field of vision. 10. The smell of fresh rain has a name. It's called petrichor. 11. Bananas are botanically berries, but strawberries are not. 12. The strongest animal in the world is the rhinoceros beetle. It can carry 850 times its own weight. 13. Your stomach dissolves and regenerates every 3 or 4 days to prevent it from digesting itself. 14. The first animal sent into space was a fruit fly in 1947. 15. Granite naturally emits radiation, although at very low and harmless levels. 16. Dolphins sleep with one eye open and half of their brain awake. 17. Honey never spoils. Jars have been found in Egyptian tombs perfectly edible. 18. Lightning strikes the earth 6,000 times per minute. 19. The official animal of Scotland is the unicorn. 20. Your body produces enough heat in 30 minutes to boil almost 2 liters of water. 21. Zebras have unique stripes, like human fingerprints. 22. The driest place on Earth is the Atacama Desert, where some areas have not seen rain in 400 years. 23. Sharks existed before trees. 24. The human brain can generate enough electricity to power a small light bulb. 25. Cheese is the most stolen food in the world. 26. An average cloud weighs over 1 million pounds. 27. A blue whale's heart is so large that a human could swim through its arteries. 28. Cats cannot perceive sweet flavors. 29. Glass is an extremely slow-flowing liquid, which is why antique glass is thicker at the base. 30. It rains diamonds on Jupiter and Saturn. 31. Humans share 60% of their DNA with bananas. 32. The largest organ in the human body is the skin. 33. A single lightning bolt contains enough energy to toast 100,000 slices of bread. 34. Giraffes have the same number of bones in their neck as humans, 7. 35. The sound of cracking knuckles is a gas bubble bursting in the synovial fluid. 36. The Eiffel Tower can be 15 centimeters taller during the summer due to the thermal expansion of the metal. 37. Polar bears are invisible to infrared cameras due to their insulating skin and fat. 38. The most venomous animal in the world is the sea wasp or box jellyfish. 39. The first toothbrush was invented in China using boar bristles. 40. Light takes 8 minutes to reach Earth from the sun, but the energy takes 1 million years to escape its core. At 41, owls cannot move their eyes, which is why they rotate their head up to 270 degrees. 42, outer space is completely silent because there is no atmosphere to transmit sound. 43, humans are the only animals that enjoy eating spicy food. 44, a day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus. It takes longer to rotate on its axis than to orbit the sun. 45, ants do not sleep. 46, the first message sent over the internet was the word login, but only "lo" was successfully sent. 47, glacier ice is sometimes blue because dense ice absorbs all colors except blue. 48, snails can sleep up to 3 years straight. 49, an ostrich's eye is larger than its brain. 50, most of the Earth's oxygen is not produced by trees, but by phytoplankton in the oceans. Sarvefri1, tomatoes have more genes than humans. 52, the longest word in English is the chemical name for Titan, with 189,819 letters. 53, elephants are the only mammals that cannot jump. 54, a millionth of a second after the Big Bang, the universe was the size of a pea. 55. Penguins have knees. They are hidden inside their plumage. 56. The first computer virus was created in 1983 and was called Elk Cloner. 57. The human body glows in the dark, but the light is 1,000 times weaker than what our eyes can perceive. 58. Rats laugh when tickled. 59. Metal is the most recycled material on the planet. 60. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. 61. Human blood is liquid, but contains 20% solids, such as cells and platelets. 62. Astronauts grow up to 3% taller while in space. 63. Coffee is actually a fruit. The bean is inside a red berry. 64. Bats always turn left when exiting a cave. 65. The first product with a barcode was a pack of Wrigley's chewing gum. And 66. The moon moves away from Earth almost 4 centimeters every year. 67. Crocodiles cannot stick out their tongue. 68. 90% of the cells in your body are not human, they are microbes. 69. The first email was sent in 1971, and the message was simply, QWERTY UIOP. 70. A lightning bolt is 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. 71. Humans are the only animals with a chin. Man 72. The smell of space is described by astronauts as smelling like hot metal and grilled meat. 73. Bees can recognize human faces. 74. The coldest place in the known universe is on Earth in an MIT laboratory. 75. Goldfish can see infrared and ultraviolet light. 76. The first artificial satellite, Sputnik, only transmitted a simple beeping sound. 77. Lions roar so loudly that they can be heard 8 kilometers away. 78. The word robot comes from Czech and means forced labor. 79. Your heart beats more than 100,000 times a day. 80. The loudest animal in the world relative to its size is the cicada. It measures 2 centimeters, and its song reaches 100 decibels. 81. The dust in your house is mostly composed of dead skin cells. 82. Camels have 3 eyelids to protect themselves from desert sand. 83. The first text message was sent in 1992 and said, "Merry Christmas." 84. Hummingbirds are the only birds that can fly backward. 85. An octopus's brain is donut-shaped and its esophagus passes through the center. 86. The speed of light is so fast that it could circle the Earth 7 times in 1 second. 87. Hedgehogs see everything in shades of yellow. 88. The first personal computer did not have a hard drive. 89. Butterflies taste with their feet. 90. The ocean contains 20 million tons of dissolved gold. 91. Humans and elephants are the only animals with a chin. Correction. The original fact repeats the previous chin fact but specifies humans and elephants. 92. The blackest material in the world, Vanta Black, absorbs 99.96% of light. 93. Windmills rotate counterclockwise by tradition. 94. 1 second is exactly 9,192,631,770 oscillations of a cesium atom. 95. Sharks have existed for 450 million years. 96. The first animal mentioned in the Bible is the serpent. 97. The air in a normal room weighs about the same as a book. 98. Giant squid eyes are the size of a basketball. 1999. The first historical selfie was taken in 1920 by a man in front of his family's photography studio. 100. 99% of the usable space in an atom is empty. If you're left wanting more curiosities, subscribe now and don't miss our upcoming videos. And now on the screen, you have 2 videos that we're sure you'll love.